Hello, how are you? Spyxfamily's Lloyd Forger, aka Twilight, is the most successful spy in the world, but he may be the most anxious one too. If you love the world of anime, be sure to subscribe and set the bell to all. Let's start the video. Spyxfamily's Lloyd Forger is an extremely well-trained and methodical spy working for WISE, Westalis Intelligence Agency. He discarded his past life for his work and is known to spies and enemies alike as Twilight, the analytical jack of all trades. For his current mission, he is required to marry and have a child to investigate Donovan Desmond and maintain the peace between Vestalis and Ostania. For the world's most renowned spy, this mission should be a breeze. However, Twilight faces a variety of hitches during operation streaks that seem to trigger bouts of anxiousness, in which Lloyd blames himself for any setbacks. This particular mission certainly seems to be taking a toll on the unstoppable Twilight. Lloyd Forger has some pretty apparent anxiety that stems from being a spy. He overthinks things to ensure they all go smoothly, and when an issue presents itself, caused by his decisions or an entirely unrelated factor, Twilight is quick to blame himself and assume others hate him for the mistakes. For example, in spyxfamily's Season 1 premiere, Lloyd's adopted daughter Anya Forger gets kidnapped by enemies who are after Twilight. He defeats them with ease, even risking revealing his identity to ensure Anya's safety, and in the end, the mission is not compromised. However, Lloyd still attributes Anya's kidnap to him being a terrible spy. Similarly, when Lloyd and his wife Yor Forger are preparing for an interview to get Anya into the prestigious Eden Academy, his overthinking gets the better of him. Both Yor and Anya's interview skills are lackluster to say the least, but Operation Streaks relies on Anya's enrollment in the school, so Twilight grows increasingly stressed. Again, he blames himself for this blip in the mission, claiming he's a terrible spy for bringing civilians into such an important mission. This is a matter entirely out of Twilight's hands, and the operation would never have a chance of success without Anya and Yor. Yet, the spy still attributes this small bump in the road to his failures as a spy. Twilight's anxiety never becomes self-depreciation. When something goes wrong for Lloyd in spyxfamily, he assumes he's the one at fault, even if there's no evidence of this. He believes the people around him hate him for his miscalculations and that he did something wrong. Twilight often spirals into thinking he's not good at his job and is a terrible father and a bad husband. Despite all his negative thinking and anxiety, Twilight never hates himself. He blames himself, but it's not self-depreciation. The reason Lloyd is so anxious is because of his job, one that expects him to have full control of all situations and their outcomes. While these anxious tendencies may have been prevalent in Lloyd's life before becoming a spy, how much they are exacerbated by his job is clear. Twilight has reason to be anxious in spyxfamily. This aspect is something spyxfamily tackles excellently. Often in anime, characters with anxious tendencies are depicted as being self-depreciation, with no real need to be stressed. Demon Slayer Zenitsu, for example, is shown as a coward, screaming, sniveling and running away at the first sign of danger. Zenitsu is filled with self-doubt, hating himself for being such a coward when he could fight alongside his friends. This isn't the pattern Twilight's character follows, however. While he is riddled with anxiety surrounding operation streaks and is quick to blame himself for any mishaps, Lloyd doesn't regret anything or wish he was smarter or stronger. He knows he is a good spy and has the ability to right any wrongs. Moving on from his mistakes instead of dwelling on them, he doesn't hate himself for not being a better spy. He improves. This isn't only seen in Twilight either. Enya is stressed and thinks she is dumb, not because she is that way, but because she hears people's thoughts and how they see her. Gyor doesn't think people dislike her for no reason. It's because she is continually ostracized by her coworkers. Characters in spyxfamily always have a good reason for their self-doubts, and it's never conflated with self-hate. Twilight will continue to be an anxious spy as the story continues, and with good reason. So thank you for watching this video and devoting your valuable time to us. If you want to see our other videos, don't forget to tap the subscribe button. Goodbye until another video from AnimeVid.